Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. It's been a while, as you can probably tell, because we're not at the end of the dungeon where we left off. Or did I get a game over? No, we did leave it off at that point, didn't we? Or, wait, no, did I? No, I must have saved here, because otherwise I would have saved... Wasn't even a save point at Adachi anyway. So I've only been up for about an hour and just a random thing. Just like, we're gonna be fighting Adachi and all that, and he'll all be like, yeah, this kick his ass and all that. But meanwhile, all I can think about is, how did life begin? And the universe itself, the origins of life and the universe. I woke up and literally was thinking of this shit. I was just like, that's some pretty deep stuff to be thinking about when you first wake up, isn't it? Then I was like, well, life on Earth probably began either maybe a god did create it all, or maybe various circumstances were made and life formed in the form of tiny organisms that later evolved over a slow period of time. And then when you think, so what about the universe? Could you apply the same thing there? I mean, if there is a god that created it, then has that god always been around, or was it something before that? And it's like my mind feels like it's going to explode if I think too much about it. And then it's like, if it's the same thing where it's like some freak chemistry experiment kind of thing, and the universe just went pooh. It's still just wouldn't something else need to exist for that? It's just like, my mind, ow! It's something I don't think that we'll ever truly be able to understand. It just seems like one of those, it's like a riddle that has no real answer. You'll never be able to, you're chasing something you'll never catch, essentially. We'll never truly have the answers to everything, I think. But it seems like we will damn well try to find out as much as possible, though. It's like predicting the weather. We can't truly accurately predict the weather, even with our advanced technology. But we try our damnedest to try it, though. You know? But yeah. So my mind was in deep thought of some pretty deep shit, and then I got my laptop, and then I was like, okay, and I do what I usually do. I scroll through my Facebook feed, and I was like, forget it. It's like all that deep thinking, and then just see someone freaking posting a meme, just like, that's the stupidest thing I've read all day. At some article about Nicki Minaj that for some reason the ultimate guitar page posted, just like, why do they post that stuff on there, man? It's got nothing to do with guitar. I agree with the people on there that are always complaining about it. But to start my day like that, after that thinking, I was just like, yeah, we probably don't really need to know the origins of all these things, because, I don't know, it just seems foolish to really try to understand everything, because we can't really understand everything, and my mind felt like it was going to explode, and then was greeted by memes, and just like, yeah, forget it. That's the internet for you, man. You just be like, I'm thinking of some really deep questions here, some deep thoughts, that you just like, that's deep shit, man, and then you log on, and you just like, forget it. Just like all that goes right out the window. Let's do this. It's time for the final showdown. Just hopefully the disc doesn't go to shit. Because this is this disc has about 30 or so minutes left on it. So I imagine at some point I'm gonna have to switch the disc in between. Why didn't I save up here though? Well, I must have been because I needed to go back and heal or something. But then, why is the SP points not fully restored? At least it doesn't look that way. I forget what happened, honestly. But anyways... Adachi's just up ahead. This is it, senpai. Proceed.
I'm surprised you made it this far.
Allow me to confirm the crimes you've committed thus far. You had suspicions that this world was dangerous, yet you threw Mayumi Yamano into the TV.
Is that lava in the background or what?
Knowing full well that Miss Yamano died here, you did the same to Saki Konishi. Not only that, but you duped Namatame into taking over your murder attempts while you watched like a spectator at a game. When the disappeared stopped dying, you sent a warning letter to ensure more victims. Even when a copycat killer arose, you had the gall as a detective to eliminate a suspect under investigation. 2 people died in the last 6 months, and a young girl is now in critical condition. But that's not all. If at any turn something had gone wrong, many more would have succumbed. All for some foolish excitement, like a criminal reveling in the chaos he creates.
Yeah? So what's your point? All I did was put people in here. It's the world that really kills them, isn't it? This world reflects people's thoughts.
Well, Adachi, by that logic, you knew what was going to happen when you pushed them into TV. By that logic, it's like, well, I pushed someone in front of a train, but it wasn't me that killed him, it was the train.
Which, oh dear, does that mean the real culprits are everyone on the outside, including you?
To hell with that! You did that stuff knowing full well those people were gonna die! If that's not a crime, then what is?
You're so self-righteous.
How can you say that? Aren't you a police officer? Out of everything you could have been, didn't you specifically choose to join the police?
Well, it's not like everyone who joins the police go in there with positive kind of motives. Just like, I will be a good police officer. No, some of them are generally just like, not all of them obviously, but some of them are dicks. It's like people in general can be dicks. No profession is exactly going to be like free of that kind of dickery.
Don't make me laugh. Just because someone joins the police doesn't make them some kind of agent of justice. You know why I applied? So I could legally carry a gun. That's all. You'd be surprised how many are like that. I thought it would be fun too, but to tell the truth, that was a wash. Everyone around me was such an idiot. I made one tiny mistake, and they all got on my case and sent me out here to Nowheresville as punishment. I was bored shitless and wondering what to do next when I discovered this power.
For crying out loud! Why a bastard like you?
A gift for having to put up with this lame job out in Nowheresville, I guess. I did that stuff because I could, and it got interesting, so I watched.
That's your reason? You can't be serious! You really don't care what happens to our world?
Let's be honest. There's nothing great about the real world, is there? It's just dull and annoying as hell. No one accepts that's the way things are. They're just stuck with it because they can't deny it either. Those who actually succeed in life, they just happen to be born with a magic ticket called talent. If you don't have it, you can either accept or deny that fact until you die. That's your only choice.
Well, actually, Adachi, it seems people are able to get success without talent. I mean, it's probably just luck, really, on that. You could be talented and get nowhere. It's just a luck of the draw.
Once you realize that, all you have left in life is despair. The ultimate game over. Wouldn't it be better if that kind of reality was wiped away?
That's complete BS!
Brats like you are so damn naive. You piss me off. Listen, you might have hopes and dreams right now, but that's only because you know nothing about reality. One day you'll see. You'll be faced with a boring reality that boxes you in, no matter where you go.
You're the only boring thing here! If you want to disappear, go ahead! Stop dragging us into it!
Stop yelling, punk. I understand you're all afraid and gotta act tough to cover it up, but geez. I'm telling you all this based on my own experience in life. Think about it for a second. Once everyone turns into shadows, they'll still keep on living, oblivious to all the things around them. So how's that different from the way it is now? No, this'll make things much easier for everyone.
Easier? What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, how many people out there actually think about what's real, or what's right and wrong? Next to none, I bet. It's useless to think about those things in the first place.
It's kind of funny, really, because I happen to really think about these things from time to time. Like, I stated at the start of this recording, it's just like, what is the origin of life, the meaning of the universe? And then in the end, it's like, fuck it. It's like, it's one of those things that just like, you're really curious to understand, but at the end of the day, you'll never understand, so why bother, really? Just like, just live and just like, don't think about too many complex things, because there is no answer you could potentially find, because it's impossible.
You don't get anything out of facing reality, and there's no way to change it either. I mean, what could be more boring than brooding over things you can't change? It's better to just ignore them and believe only what you want to believe in life. Doesn't that sound a lot easier? It would be awesome if everyone's life could be that easy. No matter who you are, your lifespan is about 80 years or so, right? Then it'd be easier if we all just became shadows. No need to hold back anything. No more pretending we don't see things. Honestly, we don't need our world anymore. Better to let it be swallowed up and for mankind to turn into shadows. That's what all those people who are scared to death really want. So it's my duty to see that they get it.
Nobody wants anything like that. It's just you, dumbass.
Jeez, don't you remember what it was like when your shadow came out? It must have been enjoying life far more than you.
Be careful! I don't know what's happening!
You all saw shadows as mere monsters, didn't you? These things move on pure instinct. They go wild because you defy them. You annoying little brats are the ones who are wanted in the new world!
Speak for yourself. Living is too painful for you, but you don't want to die? Of course no one would understand. It makes no sense.
That's it's weird, really, isn't it? I mean, like, for me, I find life pretty depressing myself, because I suffer with depression and all. But at the same time, it's like, well, I don't want to die, though. It's just like, it's an unusual thing. It's just mind-boggling.
You're just throwing a tantrum like a kid who can't have his way. People can't live alone. If you give in and sever your ties to human society, it will naturally become hard to live in it. Yet you refuse to face life and admit your fault, running from your own humanity like a coward. And though you claim to find life troublesome, you cause nothing but trouble for many others. Your twisted logic is that of an immature, egotistic brat.
Shut up! Stop trying to act all tough! You guys can't even stand on your own, unless you deny everything I've said! Stupid teenagers! You have no idea what kind of shit I've been through!
Favored by the world, my ass. I'm gonna say it flat out. You're just a worthless criminal!
Here he comes. This'll probably be our last battle. Let's hit him with everything we've got.
You know, it'd be funny if, like, a couple years later, like, some of the gang here just, like, start to think he's just like, you know, he had a point. Life is pretty shitty. His face, man.
The world is about to change. Your existence won't belong there. I thought I could just leave you be, but but you're like a plague. I'll have to get rid of all of you.
You'll have to put a cap in your ass.
I wish we could get rid of you, but we'll make sure you pay for what you've done.
You're the plague!
Shut up! Get lost! Get the hell out of my sight!
I can't believe he's the one. That bastard! We can't lose, no matter what!
I remember that line for some reason. That bastard! And I think I remember you in it a few times, because I think I've been defeated by Adachi before. No. Wait, no, we got the one we need. Okay, let's analyze.
This one's strong. Watch yourselves.
Of course, it wouldn't show anything. Ah! Adachi! Man, he's got a lot of HP, but that's not surprising, really, is it?
Counting on you.
Eat wind! Well, you did want to kick him in the face, so go for it. Ha! What?
A persona? But that can't be.
I'll just focus on attacking. Don't want to waste my SP points. Shit. Burn! Eat wind! I'm not sure if he's immune to anything. That's the thing. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck! Oh, no.
You're up. Time for a counterattack.
You motherfucker. Okay, let's have a look-see. He's using wind, but he's obviously got other ones, so let's look for one that's immune to as much as possible. Just anyone with better endurance? Well, you seem pretty damn powerful. Let's go for it. Ooh. Eat it! Ah, that was lame. So anticlimactic. Shit, why didn't I heal? That was a bad idea. Take the hand of God! God's hand! It's more of God's fist, really, though, right? Look out! Oh, shit! Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm switching back. This is why this persona is good for this battle, because it can dodge those type of attacks. But the thing is, he decided to use wind the first time around. It's like, really just screwed up our day, didn't it? Not today, Adachi. Eat wind! You know, Adachi's like... I remember seeing, like, a post on a forum about, Yosuke, like, if not for everyone else, like him meeting everyone else and, like, facing his self, that he could have potentially been similar to Adachi. Just, like, imagine that. Just, like, Yosuke's all like, you freaking son of a bitch, just like, and then the thought that, you know, Yosuke could have potentially have had this, well, he did have a similar attitude before he just, like, realized that he was being an immature asshole, really. That's something. But on the other hand, our attacks are freaking weak.
It's over.
Our SP points again drain pretty quickly on you.
Counting on you.
The power of wind is just not enough. Well, actually, it's pretty good, actually. Never mind. How about we try some ice? Bafula. Yeah, you don't seem to have a weakness
Shut up and let me finish you off!
or any immunities. Well, except dark and light, of course. That laugh reminds me of someone, but I can't think what. Don't you even dare, Adachi, you son of a bitch. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, which is quite the risky way, but still. Doesn't someone have some ability that could potentially be useful here? Let's see, Yosuke, you got anything here? Increases, yeah, that's good. Go for it.
Counting on you.
Get ready. Oh, that's an absolutely terrifying smile, Adachi.
With you.
It's paralyzed us with fear, but
Simply scared.
why does she comment on the one character that's actually not scared to the point of being paralyzed? What's up with that? You overcame your fear. Remember that one time when she ran away from the battle and was just like, what? Gee! And then we got owned not long after it. Ow, ow.
Senpai, no.
Ah, I knew something like that was gonna happen. God damn it. This is the trouble with switching to a weaker persona, man. Just like you risk getting owned by doing that, but I needed to decrease his defense. I should have just, like, switched to one that has the ability but waste even more SP points because it'd be the upgraded version of it. That's why it shows it's Nagi, but no. Just like, no, can't let you do much with that. No, no. Stats, just, what were you thinking, man? Fuck! Son of a bitch! I got freaking randomly attacked on the way! Bastards! And all the freaking ones. I'm gonna have to freaking go back and freaking heal. This is some serious fucking bullshit. Ah, for fuck's sake. By the time I get back to Adachi, he'll just be like, oh, sorry, mate, but, our disc is run out. Ha 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 ha. Fucking hell, man, where did I even come from in here? Was it this way or that way? God damn, I can't even remember. It was, well, shit, we're probably gonna have to go all the way to the hole, jump on in, and then just be like, okay, now we head back. Son of a bitch. Alrighty then, let's save, and I will have to switch the disc, because there's probably like maybe a minute or two left on the disc. We obviously aren't gonna be able to defeat Adachi in that time. So, our first attempt to take down Adachi did indeed fail. I was wondering why I could remember that line where she was like, I've actually already forgotten the line. But hearing the line, I was like, I feel like I've heard that line multiple times before. I mean, sure, I've played through this game like 2 times before helping it, but still, I feel like I've heard it more times than that. So obviously in the past I got my ass handed to me in that battle as well. So I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.